Happy holidays, race fans, and welcome to the Utica Home Track Series channel for a special event. It is the Utica Home Track Series Winter Invitational here at the Wisconsin International Raceway. We have invited 18 drivers that have some impact on the Utica Home Track Series channel, whether it be of one of the series that we run on this channel, past champions, and other notable alumni. And it's going to be an exciting event. We've got the old school Dirt 55 modified cars out onto the racetrack. We got the snow tires slapped on these things. They're going to be slipping and sliding all over the place, and they're going to go 30 laps here in this invitational extraordinaire just in time for the holidays. And I am sure excited about this event. Let's get down to the grid and get our starting lineup. On pole is HARC highlight editor Tyler Faber, and to his outside is the Season 2 DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series champion Eric Heiden. Row number 2 is the inaugural Utica Home Track Series champion Brian Valentine and the Season 3 Utica Home Track Series champion William Duncan. Row 3 is Jamie Murphy, the Season 2 Utica Home Track Series champion, and Sean Angel, the HARC president and CEO. John Ciadino, the head of the Utica Home Track Series, head of the DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series, and head of the HARC Can-Am American Tour, starts in 7th place. 8th place is Annie Thomas in the 82, the final Utica Home Track Series champion. Joseph Anesto in the number 62 is a DASCAR president, and Chris Aurelio is the first ever Utica Rallycross Series champion. He's followed by Season 2 Rallycross champion Adam Dunlap and Robert Piet, DASCAR CEO and president. Trek Toggers in the number 60, he was one of the earlier signups for the Utica Home Track Series, and Matt Evans in the 17 is the Utica Dirt Devil Series CEO. Tyler Benoit is in the number 3 machine. He was your Season 3 Utica Rallycross Series champion, and Jeffrey Finguy was your inaugural DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series champion. Rounding out the field, it's 2 DASCAR presidents. It's Joshua Michaels in the 04 and James Pincher in the number 27. And we are green flag racing here at the Wisconsin International Raceway. Tyler Faber pulling out to a lead on the inside line. Car number 66, Brian Valentine, following him underneath. Oh, and they all slide into the wall. This could be a common scene. We saw this in practice, that these cars were getting up toward the wall, just having a hard time making these corners as they go through these slick, slippery, snowy turns. Jamie Murphy and the Disney machine down low, and they stack up yet again going into the corner. Jamie Murphy down low. Joseph Anesto with a bit of Tokyo drift in front of John Ciadino. Jamie Murphy will steal the race lead away in that number 28 machine. See the cars starting to spread out a little bit. Oh, car is making contact with the wall. Jamie Murphy's going to save it, though, and actually gain a bit of a lead. Oh, a couple of cars stack up near the back. That's Sean Angel and Matt Evans. They're going to be slow on the back straightaway. 3 wide battle for the 3rd place position. A couple cars get up to the wall. Adam Dunlap is going to sneak by with the lead. John Ciadino and Tyler Benoit following him underneath. There's Chris Aurelio. Jamie Murphy was slow coming off the corner, and Adam Dunlap is credited with the lead. Brian Valentine coming down pit road early. He's got a problem. That's going to be a shame for the Battlefield Cycle Works number 66, as he was hoping to have a good run. First time in Utica Home Track Series competition in a while. Adam Dunlap in the lead. Oh, he's going to check up the number 72, and he was actually joking about that. He said he was hoping to maybe rough up the 72 a bit sometime during the race. But the Destiny, number 21, currently sitting out front in the lead. James Pinter started dead last in this race. He's starting to catch up in that pink number 27. Joshua Michaels and Robert Piet, 2 more DASCAR presidents following. They're going 3 wide into the corner. Dunlap now works as a team operator and crew chief on Chico Motorsports, which was the Chico Motorsports operation team in the DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series. He also ran a couple races on that team in the number 97. Car down low is James Pinter going with the pass, and he's going to get a little bit of help from his friend Robert Piet. And the 2 DASCAR presidents are going to go 1-2. William Duncan trying to sneak into the picture. There's Trek Togger in that number 60. They go through this corner. James Pinter out in the lead. He's the purveyor of the DASCAR Nationwide Series, a long-running series, about 10 seasons, I believe. So congratulations to James Pinter with such a long-running quality series. They're currently in the midst of their season now. Several drivers from this series are competing in that, and also Candy Rocks, who's an affiliate of the UticaHomeTrackSeries channel. Jane Pinter, though, with a great effort out on track, starting in dead last, working his way up to the front. You got a gaggle of cars behind him that are trying to catch up, but the 27 starting to pull away. Jane Pinter staying out front. Here's one driver that was excited for this race. It's Sean Angel out of Hamilton, Ontario. The Canadian was hoping for the ice race. Has some experience in the cold tundra of Canada. I make jokes, of course. He's not too far north in Canada, but number 58 machine. This car styled after a car he raced in the UticaHomeTrackSeries where he made his debut. Also, a little bit of inspiration from the DASCAR Phillips Cup Series. And we got a wreck as William Duncan, Joseph Anesto, a couple others involved with this one. And they're going to slide to a halt, but Sean Angel's going to get by and work his way up to the front. Jane Pinter is still out front in at number 27. He's got a huge advantage over the rest of the field. Apparently, Eric Heiden was in the lead that time around. We're getting a report from the ticker, but it looks like he's not in the lead anymore. As car number 27, Jane Pinter, really starting to pull away from the rest of this field as he just needs to keep it cool, slides into the wall. Here comes Sean Angel in that 58. I was going to continue the story. He's going to be making his debut in the Phillips Cup Series in the 72 car in place of John Ciadino. John Ciadino going to move down to the DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series. Car number 27, Jane Pinter, still leading the field. Annie Thomas has worked her way up there. Oh, we got a car around. Is car number 95 of Robert Piat, and the Phillips machine's going to slide down to the apron. Ran a scheme like this in the DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series and in the Utica Home Track Series. Kind of a throwback to that. Oh, we have problems out front. Jane Pinter, car number 27, has pulled his car down pit road. He's got a problem on that machine. This is going to give the lead to Austrian Trek Togger. And we got a car around. That's Tyler Thaber in the 12. Going back to Trek Togger. Trek Togger, one of the longer running drivers in the Utica Home Track Series. Not the first driver to be in the Utica Home Track Series, but the first to sign up midway through the year. And he's been the only driver that's been like in every season of the Utica Home Track Series. Plus, he's participated in most leagues. This car is reminiscent of a Austrian nationalism paint scheme that he ran a while back. That's the Austrian flag. Also a couple of references to other cars he's run. Red Bull sponsorship on that thing. And a little logo for Casey Ockenbron, the only driver to pass away in the Utica Home Track Series. Car is starting to catch up to Trek Togger. That's Annie Thomas in the 82 and Joshua Michael. And whoa, what a good run for the 72 on the inside line. Was able to get by. He's starting to track Trek down. Trek Togger trying to continue his way. You know, it seems like just yesterday Trek Togger was driving that green and black number 86 at Myrtle Beach. That was so long ago, but seems like yesterday. But Trek Togger holding on to that lead. John Ciadino into the wall. He goes around. Contact with Joshua Michaels and Jamie Murphy. Looks like Onesto and Dunlap are going to skirt by underneath. We're closing in on the halfway point. Robert Piet's going to gain a couple of positions as those cars are slow on the front stretch. John Ciadino driving the Battlefield Cycleworks scheme he occasionally likes to run. Longtime driver and the owner of the Utica Home Track Series. Here comes Annie Thomas down low in the 82. Great run for her. Scoots by Jeffrey Finguy in the 9. And Annie Thomas is going to give Trek Togger a challenge for the lead. Annie Thomas won the shortened season of the Utica Home Track Series in, I believe it was 2015. They only ran the first 11 of 22 events. But she was the points leader following that and was able to win the championship that way. That was a Type L that year. And oh, contact! Annie Thomas and Trek Togger made contact as Chris Aurelio and Sean Angel going to split around the out and inside. And Sean Angel, the Canadian, is going to take the race lead. He's the owner of the HARC Can-Am Series, which is running a split schedule. The U.S. Tour is airing on this channel, the Utica Home Track Series channel, and the Canadian Series is airing on Sean Angel's channel, the Ottoman Empire. Cars around as Trek Togger makes some contact with the wall. I just want to plug that and definitely check it out. It's a great series. Check it out on Sean's channel and on this channel, as we are currently about halfway through the season in both series. Sean Angel still out front as you see some cars starting to catch up. That's Chris Aurelio in the 1. The 21 of Adam Dunlap, and Jeffrey Finguy gets turned around, makes some contact with the 12 of Tyler Faber. Trek Togger in the 60 comes down pit road. He's got some issues, and Matt Evans is also on pit road as well. That's another car down there behind them. That's Tyler Faber in the number 12. Adam Dunlap in the 21. He's been kind of ping-ponging back and forth throughout the field, starting to catch up to the number 58 machine. Adam Dunlap, a champion in the Utica Rallycross Series, had such a good run that year. Won it before we even got to the final race. And it was kind of a one-and-done deal. He ran that season, won the championship, and then did not appear in the Utica Rallycross Series the next season. Sean Angel in the 58, still hanging on to this lead as we head to the 2/3 mark as, oh, look at the battle between the 1 and the 21 back there. They're absolutely squirrely coming out of turn number 2. As we head to the final third of this one. Oh, car in the wall, and that's going to be a pit stop for the 58. Unscheduled stop for Sean Angel. He's going to relinquish the lead. He's got something wrong with that car, and they want to at least finish this race. Now we have a battle for the lead, and oh, they're going to get into it. Car number 1 just broadsides the 21, but Adam Dunlap's going to win in the end. He's going to start scooting that number 21 machine away. Here comes the 04 of Joshua Michaels trying to tackle him now. Now this car is not a throwback scheme, but that number is what he ran in the Rallycross Series and he won the championship. Where does Chris Aurelio come from? Chris Aurelio down low in that number 1 machine. That's kind of a double throwback for him. It's partly a throwback to the championship winning car that he won the inaugural Utica Rallycross Series championship with. He was car number 1. And then it's also a redesign of the 27 Nexus Adobe machine. And oh, they get into it again! This is crazy racing on this racetrack as Adam Dunlap's going to get left out to dry. Oh man, that was a crazy run, and Chris Aurelio is going to be your race leader. Joshua Michaels is going to broadside him now. Both cars spinning on the backstretch. Who wants this lead? Who's going to take it? William Duncan is going to try and thread his way through. The 83 with the 72 and 9 car chasing. They get to the wall. Who's going to lead this lap? Look at this gaggle of cars as they all try and go for it. Annie Thomas sneaks around the outside. Joshua Michaels threading the needle. Adam Dunlap going down pit road. They are 4 and 5 wide down this front straightaway with only 8 laps to go. As cars just making contact. Some of these guys are lap machines. Jane Pinter turned around and contact is made. The 1 of Chris Aurelio is involved in that one too. But Annie Thomas driving that 82 amp energy machine, styled after her car she won the championship with. William Duncan down pit road after being 4th that last time round. It's going to drop down the grid. Couple cars are sliding in there. Look at these guys. These guys are hungry for this victory. No points on the line. Just having a bit of a scrap out on the racetrack. And Michael Citadino and Finguy are running 3 in a row. Here we go, battle down low. Tyler Benoit in the 3 is a lap car. He made a pit stop and lost one of his laps, but he is fast. He's going to try and go for the pass. See if he can get one of his laps back. Oh, broadside, the 82. Valentine's around. He's going to collect the other battlefield car, and Citadino is smoking. The 72 is going to pull out of this one. That is a shame for John Citadino. Only a couple laps to go, was battling up near the front. Annie Thomas in the wall. Joshua Michaels and Jeffrey Finguy are closing in. Annie Thomas starting to pull ahead, though. Lap car, Tyler Benoit was able to get by. He's going to try and work his way around. He's actually running 5th right now. It's only, well, with Citadino pulling out of this one, it's going to be only 4 cars in the lead lap. Annie Thomas in the lead. The 04 of Joshua Michaels. That car styled after a mixture of cars that both he and his driver Ray Takita have driven. Sliding into it. Car number 04 to the outside. Jeffrey Finguy is going to stick with the 82. There's the lap car of Matt Evans, the Black Mamba. We haven't talked about him much today. He's 3 laps off the pace. Can't really compete for this one, but he's just going to be out there to scrap with the rest of them. Adam Dunlap back on track in the 21. He's done for this race in terms of competition. Finn Guy really driving the 82 down. Jeffrey Finn Guy going to run the 82 up to the wall. Contact is made. Car is passing underneath. And who's going to get the lead coming to the line? Looks like it's going to be Jeffrey Finn Guy, the Season 1 DASCAR Regional Pro Cup Series winner. That number 9 machine that Finn Guy is driving is actually a throwback to that. That's the exact same scheme that he ran to win that championship. Normally he drives the number 92 in the last series. That season he was in the number 9. I think they decided to go with the 9 on this one as well. But Finn Guy out front with only a couple laps to go. Here comes Joshua Michaels in the 04 trying to get it done. Jane Pinter's not in the lead lap. He's not going to be a factor. Annie Thomas is closing in. Benoit and Togger are both in the lead lap, but they have fallen behind. Car number 9. Jeffrey Finn Guy hanging on to it. No contact with the wall. Michaels and Thomas made a little bit of contact with Robert Piet. But now lap traffic, this could play a factor. Adam Dunlap is going to slide up the racetrack. He's been aggressive all race long. He's going to pull out of the way. Pinter is going to get a little squirrely, but he's going to be fine. There's Togger, the 5th place car, last car in the lead lap. Tyler Saber in the 12, the pole setter, lost a lot of ground. Unfortunate for him. He's driving a car that's a bit of an amped up version of his scheme. We're on the final lap. We didn't talk about Jeffrey Finn Guy much this race, but Jeffrey Finn Guy was the one that's going to make it count. As Michaels and Thomas made contact in the back, Finn Guy a flawless final lap coming to the line. Jeffrey Finn Guy is going to win here in Wisconsin. Great performance for Jeffrey Finn Guy. That car is not too badly dented up. Just a little bit of a wreckage to the trunk. And they're still wrecking back there as Joshua Michaels gets a little bit of air in contact with Annie Thomas. A hard-fought race. But that is going to do it here at Wisconsin International Raceway. Everyone finishes up their lap. Let's take a look at the final racing results. Jeffrey Finn Guy was the leader, followed by Annie Thomas and Joshua Michaels. We actually were incorrect. Benoit and Togger were listed as a lap down at the end of the race. Robert Piet in the 95 was also 1 lap down, and Brian Valentine in the 66, 7th place overall. The pole sitter Tyler Faber 8th, followed by Jane Pinter and Sean Angel rounding out the top 10. They were all 2 laps down. William Duncan, Jamie Murphy, Matt Evans, and Adam Dunlap were all 3 laps off the pace. John Ciadino, Chris Aurelio, Joseph Onesto, and Eric Hayden all had issues too. I think Onesto actually might have flipped his number 62. We were too enamored with the racing action. We forgot to mention that, but I believe it was on camera. Well, everybody, that was the Utica Home Track Series Winter Invitational. It was a great event, enjoyed by all. We hope you enjoy this, and we hope that everyone out there has a happy holiday season and a joyous new year. The Utica Home Track Series channel will be back, as always, to provide more racing content. Until then, have a good one.